Welcome to What's in the Bag, where we give the voice to the voiceless and we let you say whatever is on your mind. My name is Marvina and I am your host.
Mm, 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 mm. Why I look like I'm lagging? Am I lagging? Who out
No,
there? Anybody out there? Anybody can see us? Good morning. Good morning. Good
good morning.
morning. Okay, to all that is not registered on EV Mugs, I need you to go up there and there should be if you're in my group page, I'm not sure, but whichever page, go and register with EV Mugs so we can know who is on. We can acknowledge you, correct, know your name. But if you don't, if you're a Facebook user and you have not, make sure you put your name behind it. Good morning. Hey, you said good morning, Yvonne, daughter.
Good morning,
Girl,
my
good
sunshine.
morning. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another wonderful segment of early morning coffee with Marvina and her BFL Yvonne. We will give a voice to the voiceless and we let you say what is on your mind. You laughing at me, BFL?
I'm,
Well,
I'm
this
just, I'm just, I'm loving it.
yeah, I loving it too, girl. Well, let me tell you, God is so good. He's merciful. He's everlasting. He's true. I have to
You better
give
say
him
it. Come
that
on now.
this morning. Thank you, Lord.
Yes,
And whatever goes on, you know what? You can always find God in it, no matter how it look and feel. You will. He's in everything. He's in
you
every. He's even
speak
in
my
this cup.
language.
He's in this cup of coffee that I got. I went to the store last night. Good morning, Libby. And I'm yesterday and I got that. I think this is your brand, 8 o'clock. You like that 8 o'clock,
Come on, girl. Yes, ma'am.
but can I be truthful to you? I
Yeah, be
like
truthful.
coffee. It's good, but I like the
You like the
Kroger
creamer.
brands and all. I like the Hey Mommy. I love the whole Kroger brands kind of better. I don't know why. It
Yeah.
like the I mean, maybe it's me. I just my taste buds is not expensive. Maybe I got that.
I don't like you right now because it has nothing to do.
But I'm telling you. And then I went and got me some of of course I like my creamy, sweet and creamy delight creamer. That's my favorite of all the creamers I tried. It's like the for some reason when I use that one, it just gives that coffee that creamy, delicious, sweet. Just like it. It's just good.
Just
But
like it.
anyway, BFF, let me introduce to some and present to others. Ain't got to introduce her. Y'all know this lady. This is my BFF. Bye. Hey,
Good
baby
morning,
girl.
good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another segment of What's in the Bag Early Morning Coffee with me and that lady over there that says that she liked the Kroger brand coffee better. Anywho, now I do have, as she like to say, sometimes a little bit of an expensive taste. But I don't think 8 o'clock is that expensive, but that is what I'm drinking. 8 o'clock
Amen.
original coffee with some original, just some plain creamer and a shot of hazelnut.
Yes.
And of course my alternative sweetener.
Good morning,
And it's the
Kate.
and it's the bomb diggity. I mean,
Yes.
I really can't complain. But
Yes.
but
It's good.
girl,
What?
yeah, we've had a couple of exciting days, didn't we? You went on a cross
Yes.
country journey, and I almost had a heart attack from fear.
Girl. Me and my baby got lost. Me and my dog got lost. We got And by the time I reached my destination, my daughter was standing there, was like looking at me like, "Ma." Girl, I was slumped. I couldn't even halfway walk. I
Left
don't
you
know.
inhaling and
Girl,
everything.
and, and crazy part about it, my dumb behind didn't go back. I just kept going, thinking I'm gonna get to the destination. I'm gonna get there. I kept going. Let me tell you something. After I really think about that, I was. Look at God.
You were
I got
determined
this.
to get to your destination.
Like my daughter said, barely.
Look me.
But we're
Oh my
persistent.
goodness.
We
Be
go.
persistent.
Pushing towards the promise. As my one of my good family sisters BFF says. When she said it. Well, when you persistent, you push. You get to that destination. You be like
Yeah.
you slumped
You gonna
over.
reach into your bag and apply that apply that extra
Tell
strength.
me about it. We find it, boy. Thank God. Hallelujah.
And then me, I thought, the power went out yesterday morning, and I thought somebody had broken broke into the house. When I heard somebody coming on the stairs, I jumped up and slammed one door and locked it. Was getting and to my son said, Ma, the power's out. It's a power shortage." But I was so it had got my nerves so bad. All I could do was just laugh.
God.
I couldn't do anything else for a while. That my nerves were shot. That was
Yeah.
it. I thought this was getting ready to be a battle. This was getting ready to be
Yeah.
a battle for survival.
Yeah. Well, we survived. We
You
survived.
better
Even
say
though
it.
even though we didn't know what the ending was gonna be, we survived. I got my candy. I rewarded myself with some candy. With my-
You rewarded yourself. I'm mad at you.
so if
Where
y'all
your
see
little
me, I,
sprinkles at that you put on
yeah,
there?
you know what? I decided that I'm kind of laying off the sodium a little bit. Not the sweets though, but the
What?
sodium. Yeah, cause I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like
Well,
sometimes it just got to release some
well,
things, and the sodium was going
well.
to
Let
be
me
it,
tell you,
not the
they have a.
sugar.
Maybe I shouldn't tell you, but they do. They have a sodium free and a light sodium one as well, and they all taste the same. I just thought I'd let you know. Man, you come in the grocery store looking for.
I'm gonna be in there looking.
Go on the international aisle. I saw it the other day, and I thought about you because you mentioned that about the sodium before, and they do. They have a sodium free and a light sodium.
Mm,
So that's just
I
some.
gotta try it because let me tell you something. It's a difference without was it
Don't
tahi?
start me the line.
I don't know how. I'm not Mexican, so
Tarjin, Tahin.
I remember when. I
You're not
remember when.
Hispanic.
No, I'm not Hispanic. Oh, okay, Hispanic.
It's
Sorry. I
Hispanic,
know.
yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm just being honest with y'all, but I'm just
And
saying I'm
you
not
eating them right
Hispanic.
now with your coffee and gummy bears, the breakfast of champions.
Yeah. But for real, when you put that whatever sauce on it and eat them, I don't know, it just gives it a great sugar, salty taste,
Yeah,
and I love
spicy.
it. It's spicy. I
I love
love
it on
that.
mangoes. Ooh, on
Oh
some
yeah, some good
mangoes.
stuff.
My goodness.
Anyway,
What?
we born we having a conversation in between like me and him, forgetting about y'all. We love y'all. Well, let me say something. I'm excited again. All month we've been talking about March being Women
That's
History
right.
Month. And I'm honored. I'm honored because I am a woman. I am a woman. And I
Good morning,
I know
Mama.
I do a whole lot of persevering. I go through, I move. And a lot of things that people say is history. We're making history, being a
That's right.
mother, whatever is going on. And I'm honored that we was given a chance to be recognized. Like I told you, I think in last week,
This is
I
so
didn't know
cool.
anything about March being Women History Month or Women International Month, and I'm saying to myself, wow, all these years I never even knew this, and it was so important for me to get it out to the other women to let them know with mothers and uh aunties, grandmothers, engineer women and people who all these different businesses, and they're persevering through, and all of that, all of that. It's
Yeah.
not just people who won the Nobel Peace Prize. History is women now,
That's right. Making your mark as we go along.
right now. And I know I'm a proud Black woman who
Say it
loves
again.
God, who's just living her gifts out in her life, whatever it looks for others and how it presented to others. I know what my God is working with me through to get me where He wants me to be, not where no one else.
Come on now.
So I realized that I can honor myself, you know. And a good way to do that is just to be happy and find Him in it, in happiness, no matter
Come
what
on
the
now. Woo.
circumstances. I said this last week, and I'm telling you, I'm standing on this.
Yes.
I'm standing on you.
Yes.
I mean, and I want to ask my BFF, what do this month mean to you? Give me a
Oh my God. For for me, I think about my grandmother, my great grandmother, my mom, because believe it or not, the moment that a woman gives birth, she's starting history. The minute that girl child is born into this world, she's starting history. The minute that footsteps start, she's starting history.
Mhm.
I look at all of the amazing women around me. I look at, and I'm gonna use this person as an example. I look at my daughter and I am amazed. I'm amazed at what she has accomplished and the things that she's done with her life,
Yes,
and how time, she didn't wait for time to catch up to her. She jumped on the back of time and she's been riding it
I
into the
agree.
sunset ever since.
Yeah.
I have some nieces that's doing the same thing. Women that I've met in my life and the things that they have accomplished, or just their sheer ability to share the wisdom that they have acquired over time. For me, I think it's more so the wisdom that helps to give us a little bit of knowledge, and some understanding along the way.
Love it.
That's just, it's something kind of wonderful, and I don't use that, and anybody that knows me know that I don't use
Yeah.
those words that often. Something kind of wonderful has very significant meaning to me, so it's very powerful.
Yeah, it's very, very powerful. This is our month,
Yeah.
and we need to celebrate.
Yes.
And throughout the years, and throughout even during the time I've been doing, Yvonne and I have been doing what's in a bag. We have came across some fabulous women that
Woo.
is carving their way through their lives. Maybe, like I said, everybody is not supposed to be in the highlight. It's not always supposed to be, but
Yeah.
but they are highlighted in the eyes of God and in themselves and the people that they're
That's right.
around. And I love it
Right.
because they deserve to be honored. And
Hmm.
I thought maybe we'll talk about a few facts about, Black history. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm saying Black history, but I'm sorry, women history,
Women
because I am,
history. Yeah.
I am, I am Black. But for facts about Women History Month,
Yeah.
the U.S. and other nations like the UK and Australia all threw a party for Women History Month in March, with
Yes.
spotlighted shining an International Women's Day on March the 8th. So basically, they came together and said, you know what? We getting tired of everybody always talking about the man doing this, the man doing that. We doing it too. Let's get together and have a party.
For International
Let's
Women's Day, they did.
internationally every woman, no matter what color, creed, whatever, what religion, whatever, you think about it. You're part of that. We are all a part of that.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like, wow, women got together and we said we gonna stand up for our own rights. You know,
That's right.
you got
Yeah.
the next one, BFF.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me put
Here you
these
go.
on
I
so
told
I
you
can
why you
see
ain't
them.
got your glasses on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me put them on because I
Get
need to
them on.
clean them. I'm gonna be honest. I need to clean them. And it says that in 1978, the Spark of Women's History Month ignited in Santa Rosa, California, starting as a simple week-long festivity. By 1986, 14 states joining in declared March as the official Women's History Month.
And I
Thank
wonder
you
why,
guys for
yeah,
giving us some time.
yeah. And I wonder why we didn't know this. I mean, we always talking about, I know they don't want a lot of things to be known, but why didn't I know about, go ahead. I'm
I think
listening.
it's more so if you ever notice something, it seems like between February and March, some of the headlines are garnered by so much tragedy and everything, and that winds up taking over the news. But what we're gonna have to start doing, people, is pulling out our calendars and looking up these dates and just seeing what's out there. Because a lot of things that's being celebrated that I, like you said, didn't know
But
anything
it's
about.
funny that we say that because a lot of this stuff we're learning from these social media sites that they've been
Yes,
hiding back
ma'am.
for so long. Like, of course, TikTok, which that's another story. Whew.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, we're learning a lot from these
Yeah,
social media sites that I didn't know. They said this started in 1986. Okay.
1986. But
Yeah,
now keep in mind
it
it
was
was
just
just
a
in California.
California. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it, but now it's not. So to find out that
yeah,
there's something that from history that small that grew such a big
it's growing
month, a whole month, to me,
from a mustard
mustard
seed.
seed. Yeah, from a
But you know
small.
what though? But it just brings me back to something that you and I talked about before. That it takes platforms like this to really
Yeah,
start to shine the light on different things
that's
so that
true.
people do know.
Yeah, that's true. It said it took ages for Women History Month to get the official stamp of approval. But in 1980, a gang of awesome women group band together and convinced President Jimmy Carter to declare the National Women's. I
All
like
right
Jimmy
then.
Carter. He was a
Yes.
preacher. He
Yeah.
preached. He was a preacher. He knew God. That one thing about it. You ain't really hear too much bad about President Carter. You didn't hear
No.
nothing.
Him and
Yeah,
they they walk the walk. They didn't just talk the
yeah.
talk. They walk the walk.
You ain't hear him saying they didn't inhale, or you didn't hear him say I didn't do
I'm mad
nothing.
at you.
I didn't do anything with that woman. You ain't hear, oh, we messing, getting other women from other countries. We ain't never hear. We just hear a lot of
Very good
good stuff
things.
about President Carter. And you know what? Thank you, President Carter. I'm giving him his. I know, his wife just passed away, was a good woman, and he's an older man, and I believe that he put a great niche in our lives by just giving us this opportunity. It's you, BFF, gone with it. You got it.
2024 annual theme for Women's History Month. The National Women's History Alliance jazzes up each year with a theme. This time around, it's all about celebrating women who champion equity, diversity, and inclusion.
And I was so, those words, equity, diversity, and inclusion, I was like, what do you mean? What do they mean? I wanted to give kind of an outline what quality is, the quality of women, and of being fair, impartial,
Impartial.
the value of sharing issues by a company. And I know a lot of people that basically, that's what they do when they open up their companies. We're doing that with what's in the bag. And I
Yeah.
feel like, that's the honor that we could put our little
Yeah.
business in there. Diversion, blending of souls from different backgrounds, celebrating and mixing social, cultural, and gender
Identify.
identifying with various inclusion, inc- inclination, or more.
Uh
I guess
huh.
that's what it's saying. And
Yeah.
then inclusion, the awesome concept of throwing open the doors, the opportunities, the resources for everyone, including people who might usually be left out, the disabilities, the various minority groups
and
and
more.
more.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, it kind of it took me there. I mean, be honest with you, maybe not to some of y'all that don't really care, but to me it did, because it makes me feel that everything that I'm going through is even for a reason, whether anyone understands that. So even
Oh
when we
yeah.
bring forth what's in a bag and we're able to give what we're giving right now, we're doing exactly what uh, Women History Month is talking about, and we're two women who seeking to do these things, and
That's
that's
right.
why it got me there.
Equity, diversity, and
Yes,
inclusion.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So I thought that it would be so nice to, well, Yvonne too. We both. Let me say I normally talk for myself. I'm so sorry, but it's always a we thing. Don't ever get that screwed up. We felt that it would be a great honor to honor some some people that is dear to us, that I guess motivated us to see what women who's motivated to seek out, I'm gonna say,
Mhm.
independency. They got they either own their own businesses, or they're influencers, or they're whatever. They give service, and we thought that this would be a great time to give honor to our honorees, and a few of these people you may know, and some of them you may not. But we wanted to honor these people and give them our love and thank them for, I guess, being
They're
part of our
continuing to
lives.
being a part of our lives. They're continuing and ongoing support. From day one. Um, so we celebrate you guys. We you know
Mhm.
we celebrate the diversity that you guys all brought to the table.
Yeah,
um the inclusion, including us into the fold, and being there for us on this journey. So we
yeah,
celebrate you guys and
yeah. So
appreciate
we
you
giving you,
guys.
we are just give you this. Let it, all right, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoy this. This is some work. This is out of love. Hey.
I love that.
Did you like it?
I
Oh
did. I
man, it
did.
gave me
I loved
great
it.
pleasure to doing that.
And let me say this, guys. The reason why she's asking me, because sometimes when Marvina is working on a project, she does not let me see. She'll say you'll see it the next day, or you'll see it. She won't let me see, and that is because Marvina get in a good way. She gets into her head, and you can't pull out what she has going on from a creative standpoint. She just has to get in there and go and do and just make it happen.
Yeah, I got to. And when I finish it up and I see what God
uh,
has put together through my gifts, my God, I'm like, Lord, I'm dancing. Oh, yes,
Ni-
girl. But I
nice. She
just
said,
want to,
"Congratulations,
yes, I want to
everyone," and very nice.
congratulate
Thank you. Yeah,
everyone, and we're gonna
Lindsay
next
said
year.
she
We
loves it.
thank you. We are looking to
Yeah,
do this next year, but we want you, yeah. We're gonna ask the women to
not
if you
just the
feel
women, the
the
men.
men too. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay. The
yeah,
women, what I'm saying, women that you feel need to be honored. We
yeah.
want to open up the platform for you to send us in
Yes,
whomever you feel that need to be honored. Now, of
hmm
course, we're going to need a little description on
bio.
why you feel. It ain't got to be no book. And of
One
course,
paragraph.
yeah,
Have your-
but of course, we're gonna, everybody's not gonna,
yeah,
but we're going to pick the ones that we feel that is will be significant to do this. And I love doing this because I feel like this month should be a month of reward. Just like,
yeah.
go ahead. I hear
We
you
get that
preaching.
we get that 1 month. We
One
get that
month.
1 month,
Yeah,
and we're gonna start taking it to a whole nother level. We're
yeah,
gonna go ahead
yeah,
and start. So we've officially marked it on our calendar.
yeah,
March the 1st is the kickoff of Women's History Month, and then
yes,
I think the first Friday of the month is International Women's
yes.
Day. So we're just gonna make it make it a full month long celebration, and we thank you
Yeah,
guys again.
yeah, and everyone who's been coming in and watching and just
Yeah,
sharing and dedicating this one little hour to us, we appreciate you. All the women out here who don't think they're important, you're important. You're very important. You're
yes,
making history. Um,
that's it.
and no matter what it looks like, if you raising somebody else's kids and you're raising your own, I say that because I'm a mother and I know what it takes to be a mom, and it
Yeah,
takes hard work. And then
yeah,
as you see each and every one of your children, which I have five, I don't, you see you in each and every one of your children. Now, good or bad, because I see some bad stuff in my kids, and I look at myself like, Lord have mercy,
uh,
he is none but me. But
yeah.
it's just a
You,
journey to know that we're making history, that they gave us the privilege to have a whole month,
yeah.
and yes, I love it. Put your name behind it so we can know. I see Vina, our daughter Vina. Okay, let's see. Happy Women's
That's
Month to
mommy.
every. Oh, that's mommy. Thank you, mommy. Thank you. Same to you. Same to you. You know.
You
We wouldn't
know.
be the women that we are without you.
That's
And we
right.
appreciate
That's
you,
right.
lady. We love our mamas. Don't worry
That's
about it,
right.
lady. Yeah, we
We
love.
love our mamas. They're our special girls. Yeah.
So
You
yes,
guys
Marvin.
wait till you see what we do next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be powerful. Don't y'all forget to share it.
Yeah.
Tell everybody that we're out here. We're last Saturday of the month, and I really wanted to go out with a bang, and come on and tell them, come in and let us know.
Yeah.
Happy. This is gonna be happy women. All the women that you know that is special. This, in your life, you see them up, getting up, doing things. Share this with them and say, next week, come on, I want to share with you how I feel about you as a
That's
woman and
right.
all that you're doing. Just come on in, reach out, tell them that we're on Saturday morning. And it's only 1 hour, and I don't think y'all not going to regret it.
For some, the best hour of their life. Just
Yes, you get to chill with us, and get to learn some things and laugh a little while and get your weekend really started for the week. And that's what we
uh-huh.
love doing this early in the morning, not at night having to fight for hours for people to don't want them. They half of them don't even tired, don't even want to get watch us, and then some of y'all tired in the morning still don't want to watch us because you're tired. You want to come in
Just
to do the recap. But I'm good with you. Thank you for recapping, baby. Happy
I
Women's
know,
Month.
right?
We just like to have fun, and
Yeah.
if I'm in agreement with all the women on here, and me and Yvonne, if us, that we're out here, two women that's out here trying to make a difference on our platform. Not just
Mhm.
about us, it's about you and what's in your bag and
Mhm.
how you want to empty your bag and how your bag actually is gifted to others. You might
That's
think that
right.
this is about your bag, but when you start emptying your bag and people are listening and understanding, and even some of them that's going through at the time or been through,
Mhm.
you're sharing your bag with others and you're helping them by giving them gifts. And that's a gift. Communication,
Yes, it
understanding, wisdom,
is.
knowledge, understanding, all of that good stuff. I think I said understanding again because that's the main thing, understanding. I
Yeah.
always feel like there's two sides to a coin, yeah. But guess what? There's
Mhm.
a small side that rim, that's a side too, but that's always God. It's us.
Mhm.
We on one side. The story is they say the truth and the not, but there's always that's rim. That's the truth. That's always your side, my side, but God's side.
God
If
is
that
always
makes sense.
there,
He
ever
always there.
present.
That little piece. Just a little
Yeah.
piece. So
Yeah.
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 I'll sit here and talk you to death, BFF. Do you want to say something to them and last because we gotta go to choir rehearsal after this.
You have choir rehearsal. I have baseball, so
Yeah,
I'm GMA, so baseball season is
yeah,
back.
yeah,
But it I do want to address something. Somebody asked me the other day. They said that they saw our show, and that I always at the end say, "Stay blessed, be a blessing, and have a blessed day." And they asked me, "What do I mean by be a blessing?" It's so many powerful people out here that if you take a moment to get to know them, you can be a blessing just by holding conversation with somebody. You can be a blessing
love it.
just by taking the time to put on their shoes for a moment and walk in their shoes to help give you clearer understanding of the path that that person is
Right.
on. Being a blessing by being a shoulder for somebody to lean on, being a blessing, be a blessing in so many ways. Communicate with one another and be a blessing. That's what I mean by that. So when you
Hmm.
guys hear me say be a blessing, and I will sometimes follow that up and say bless somebody. That's what I mean by that. That's
Yeah,
what I mean. Marvina
communication.
and I have, yeah, we have been out, and we have just opened up and just start talking to people, and people
Yeah,
will say, "Oh my God, thank you so much," or "I was feeling this kind of way," and different things. And I always go back to one morning I stopped by Dunkin' Donuts, and poor thing, she was just in there. She was just getting beat up. She was getting beat up. She was the only person in the store, and people were just being so mean and nasty to her. And when I got to the window, I looked at her and I said, "Well, good morning." I said, "Smile at us. Not that bad." I said, "The next time somebody comes up here and they have a bad attitude and anything, just smile at them and tell them it's okay. No matter what they say, it's okay, and just keep it moving." And she looked at me and she said, "I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it." And sometimes a kind word is a blessing. it's a great blessing, to be honest with you. I'll take a
It
kind
is.
word over a dollar in a minute.
Mm,
Um,
I don't know
yeah,
about the
so
dollar. All
so
right, the dollar. Give me that dollar. I'm
you said a dollar with the
that
blessing.
dollar and the blessing. That is the blessing. Give me the dollar. I'll take the dollar. Oh man.
But yeah, but that's what I mean by that. And I also thought that it was just a wonderful thing for somebody to mention that to me. So that tells me that you guys are watching and paying attention, and we
Mhm.
really do appreciate that. We
Yeah,
really do.
like we said, we're women. We're trying to make a difference, and to know that when y'all come on and y'all listening to us and understanding, getting more sides to the story than just because we're not out here trying to take over. This is not the platform for just us to take over. It's the platform for
Hmm.
you to be able to address what's going on your bag. So, a kind word it goes far, but to actually empty your bag it even goes sometimes even further.
Hmm.
Because like I said, understanding that you're not the only one going through, women,
Yeah.
men,
Yeah.
all of us, even children, to understanding why we're going through some things.
Yeah.
It's funny, we're similar, but yet we're different. Because I can relate to a lot of my
Exactly.
guests when we talking, we be communicating before this. We don't talk about what you're going to talk about. We're not the
Mm,
ones we're not scripted, and
that's
maybe
right.
sometimes scripted is good, but I just want to know this is real. Like my praise is real. This right here is real. What you see is what you get. And
That's
that's
right.
what's good about what's in the bag is we're allowing people to do exactly this. Speak
Yeah.
whatever what is
Is on
on
your mind.
your mind. And
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
grateful today. I know this is probably one of those I thought I was gonna take a whole hour and talk about women's
Oh,
month,
yeah.
Miss
Well, I got a
Yvonne.
lot to say, so.
Well, get it on, get it going, because I'm just gonna piggyback off of you.
Okay. So, in light of it being Women's History Month, let's continue to make history. And what I mean by that, get out there and get your doctor's appointments. It's time, start looking at it like this. Every year, at the beginning of the year, within the first 3 months of the year, you should be getting your annual screenings, mammograms, pap smears, um, physicals. Get your blood pressure checked. I know I struggle with blood pressure and diabetes and things of that nature. Blood pressure is the silent killer. I went to the doctor, um, and I'm just emptying out my bag. I went to the doctor for one thing, and the lady sitting there, and she said, "Ooh," and I said, "What's the ooh for?" Somebody say, "Ooh," and you at the doctor, you
Mm,
feeling some kind of way.
mm.
And she said, "Ooh, your blood." She said, "Your blood pressure is 190 over 190 over 101." And I said, "No, it shouldn't be." And she said, "Well, let me check the other side." So she checked the other side, and she looked. She looked horrified. She said, "Oh, And I said, "What?" She said, "Do you really want to know?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, it's 205 over 111." I said, "Oh." I said, "Do I need to go ahead and because I'm in urgent care?" I said, "Do I need to go ahead and go over to the hospital?" And I was telling her about my medication and everything. She said, "No, just get home, take your medication, get it in you and everything." And I'm gonna tell, and it scared me. It scared me because everybody was asking me the question, "Well, do you feel different? Do you feel?" And I didn't. I didn't feel different at all. Not sluggish, not tired, nothing. But I do know that I wasn't doing everything that I could be and should be doing. And I'm one of those, I hem and haw over every penny, nickel, and dime. So I'm sitting up here hemming and hawing with the insurance company, and I said, let me go ahead and I'll pay for it, and then I'll just get it back, at the end of the day, because I want to be here. I can be hemming and hawing over that nickel and dime, but then when I wind up in the grave, I don't have to hem and haw about a nickel and dime. So I said, let me go ahead and take and do what I need to do. So I implore every woman in honor of Women's History Month. Get out there and make history. Go to the, go and get these scans and screenings done. A friend, my mom was telling me about this lady that she knows that she went and had her mammogram, and she found out that she has breast cancer. However, it was caught early enough for treatment. So these are the reasons why I say make sure to go and get those go and get those screenings and everything done. We want you guys to be here next year, the year after that, and the year after that. So I implore you guys to go out there and and get that done.
Talking to
And
me. I gotta get mine done. But it's funny though when she says that one arm was this and one arm was that. When I listen to Yvonne talk about a lot of her illnesses and stuff, I always push it back to lupus because I have never known a disease who mimics
oh
other
yeah.
other diseases like this. And when it mimics so strong that some women either they die from it. They mimic
Yeah.
a brain tumor. I mean, a brain hemorrhage. I'm just like saying to myself, wow, how can one disease called lupus mimic every other disease, and
Yeah.
it be so extreme sometimes that you wonder, how do a woman deal with that? How and when she said that one
Whew.
arm was this and one arm was that, I said that's
I,
how lupus works, and I've never understood it. But one thing I'm
I
proud of
do.
you, BFF,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say this. Let me say this, and we're gonna be talking about a little bit like, but let me say this
Yeah.
about my BFF. I told her a long time ago. I said, I don't care what the issues is, say something. If there's
Yeah.
a tooth in the front of your mouth that got a
You
pain,
did.
I need you to say something. Because if
Yeah.
it's mimicking each individual disease or whatever the problem is, you got to go after it. Your
Yeah.
head is hurting and it's hurting differently, not like a little headache, which still, if it's a little headache, let's go to the doctors and find out what it is. Because
Yeah.
we want
Yeah.
to stay. A lot of people wonder why she looks so healthy and she stays healthy. It's not because, oh, the lupus is not there or she's faking. It's just the fact that whatever the element is, we going for it. We gonna figure out what it is. I want to keep my BFF as long as I don't fire doctors. I don't talk crazy. I'm just saying because I
Yeah, that
feel like,
she's being honest.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
So she can
It,
only empty her bag, and I think for her, for my BFF, which I commend my BFF and I appreciate her. Women's history is not just doing something for other people. Women history
mm-mm,
is doing
yes.
something
Come
for
on now.
yourself.
Thank you.
Y'all get
There
it?
you go. Yes.
Do you get it? A lot of y'all thinking, well, that don't got nothing to do with it. Yes, it does. It got a lot
Yes,
to
it
do with
does.
it. Because
You have
your
to be here to
children,
create
yes,
history.
ma'am. And then you got people watching you. You got your kids
Hmm.
watching you. You give up, they give up. We all give up together. But if they see you fighting,
Yeah.
and like my BFF does, she does, my Yvonne does, she fights to live.
My
It's not
yes. My
easy.
yeah. It's not. My children will tell you that my children can look at me and they would tell you, my mom is a fighter. My mom is a fighter. I don't I don't play about it. I don't, I may get, then don't get me wrong. I get tired like anybody else. But um I look at them and I say, ooh, you know, I don't want them to feel some kind of way or think some kind of way. I think about my grandchildren. As women, that's what we do. When we talking about Women History Month, our backs are strong and our hips are wide.
Whew.
And our backs are strong and our hips are wide for a reason. You
Yes.
know, we carry, when they say we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, we really do. We really do. Because when you become that person, whether you have birth a child, whether you're a godmother, whether you are an auntie, any of the roles that you play, you start to think about others. It's no longer just about self. And that is one of the most selfless acts that we can that as a woman that we have to give. It's not about the money or anything like that. It is about what we impart to others along the way, and imparting to our daughters, to our nieces, to our granddaughters, the importance of health and being out there and making sure that that you get your annual screenings and things done is very important.
Yeah.
So I applaud
And a lot
anybody
of
on
us,
that.
a lot of us
Yeah.
thinking we need to get our girls out there. It's about what they putting on and the makeup they doing and the hairstyles and this and that. That's
Hmm.
what we implement as far as
It's that
our
inner
history.
body.
That, but as far as the inner soul, the inner self, we need to,
Yeah.
even the way we teach ourselves how to think. It's just women history is what it is. It's the way you perceive it and the way you see yourself, the way you see others.
Hmm.
Don't make it always about everybody else. Yeah, we're honoring we're honoring others for all they're doing, and
Yeah.
they're influencing and how their services and stuff like that. But honor yourself.
Yeah.
Do something different than that you won't do, and you might find yourself doing it during this month and then continuing it for the rest of your life.
And continuing, yeah, because I'll put it like this: Women's History Month is just a snippet. It's like Black History. It's just a snippet into
Right.
the very interesting lives of women and the things that we do. We run households, we run corporations, we run ourselves, we run our children. And let me take out run. We manage.
We
We
manage. I
manage our
like that
children. We
better.
manage ourselves. These are the things that we do. There used to be a commercial on when I was a kid, and this lady, she would jump out of bed and she would go and she put the coffee on, and she next thing they're showing her in the bathroom getting brushing her teeth, then look back and she got on her clothes and she didn't tie her tennis shoes, and the kids are walking out the door, she handing out lunches, she hugs her husband, then she hops in the car and go. And it said um the powerful, it was for a vitamin commercial, but it stuck out more to me than a vitamin commercial. I used to tell my mom, whoa, she doing a lot first thing in the morning, and my mother used to laugh, and I never realized until I became an adult
That's
why my mom
true.
would laugh. My mother is six girls plus my daddy. And she made sure everything happened the way that it was supposed to happen within a household. And there are some women sitting at home that are stay-at-home moms. They're the housewife, the stay-at-home mom, and it is okay because for so long, women that stay at home have been made to feel very small. But the home to me is a corporation unto itself.
Man, men doing it now. It's not. It's back
Yeah.
then. It was. Right now, you got men doing it. It's about that woman out there making that money and making more money. Them you find the men staying home.
The role
So
that you choose to
yeah,
play.
it's whatever
Yeah.
role. Nowadays I see that we get honored more as mothers because I really believe that we're actually seeing uh, the work that it takes to manage your household. And I believe me
Mhm.
able to manage my household that's the reason why my job choice was always managing something. I
Yeah.
manage a restaurant. I can manage stuff. I can manage a school cafeteria. I'm good.
Multitasking.
Yeah, and I'm good at it. Like this morning, I'm getting ready for y'all. I got the iron board up with the clothes there, brushing my teeth. I'm not lying, brushing my teeth, trying to get the shirt ironed and everything, and still able to get on time because that's one of
What?
the gifts. You know that, right?
That's no, no, yeah, I'm laughing because I'm like, this morning I've had a meeting. Got it together, get ready to walk out this door, got on here and did this segment, and I said, whew, And it's just 9, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Almost 10 o'clock.
When you think about everything that, everything that we've done and everything that we are continuing to do,
Yeah,
it's amazing.
yeah,
It is just amazing.
it is. And
My
we get
goodness.
ready to do some more stuff. Y'all get ready to watch. I'm keep saying that because
Yeah.
believe it or not, um, it's right now. I'm gonna say it's a 2.5 team right now. Like what I mean by half, we got somebody in a little bit out, but we trying to get. But we're actually in his background trying to want to do so much. I find you remember how the Wayne brothers and they started small and nobody could understand what they were doing and then all of a sudden they started in living color and all this other
Mhm.
stuff. You know, sometimes you wonder if that's the road that you're taking because you're starting off small. You really don't know anybody. Really, they don't know you. But then all of a sudden, God blesses you with people and bringing on people with ideas and
Mhm.
ready to gift you with their ideas and things like that. And I see what's in the bag like that because that's what's happening in the background. Whatever.
Mhm.
That's all I can
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So God
It's
bless us. Thank God. I mean, thank God. So anyway, BFF, we almost time to go. You want to go ahead on and talk about our groups and all the good stuff right now we got going on?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, as you guys know, we have Facebook. And on Facebook, Monday, and I know that sometimes, life catches us. And so,
Mhm.
but Mondays is Motivational Monday. Like I said, motivate somebody. You guys got something out in your brain or something that you dealt with or going through that you can share some words of encouragement for somebody to kickstart that week off.
Yeah,
Talk
people
about it
just too
Tuesday.
selfish to now. They don't really want to. They want to be encouraged, but they don't want to be encouragers. I
Well, we
find that a lot. We
changing the
need to change
narrative,
in the narratives of this. We're
Yeah,
trying to get y'all to understand. Somebody need to be more. Even if you write something, put something in and motivate yourself. Just don't worry.
that's
Just get on
it.
here on Saturdays to watch us, but come in and motivate somebody.
Yeah. And then we have Talk About It Tuesday. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of stuff going on out here, people. It's a lot of things going on out here. One of the topics that we're going to bring up, and I'm gonna start a conversation on Tuesday about it. All right now. They've been talking about it for a while about parents being held accountable for the actions of their children. Two parents were sentenced because of the actions of their child. And I'm not going to ready to give it all away, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to start the conversation on Tuesday with that one. Wisdom Wednesday, there again, some wisdom. Some of us sitting on mountains and mountains of wisdom that can just take somebody's life to a whole different to a whole different level.
My
Share
mama
that
write
wisdom.
poems. My mama poet. She write poems with wisdom in it. You just
Yes.
gotta get, you gotta. Sometimes
Share the
share it,
knowledge.
give it away. You get
Yeah.
it back. That's the way it goes.
Thankful Thursday. We all have something that we are thankful for. Give God his on Thursdays. And Friday, we have made it to the end of the week. Gives us a chance to relax, recoup, regroup, rejuvenate, and a fresh start.
Yeah, you might find something funny that you want to put out there, something you thought that will make someone laugh, or
Yeah.
put it on there. We're looking for more activity. I understand
Hmm.
y'all on y'all pages. Ain't nobody trying to stop y'all from doing y'all pages. But what if y'all write something on your page that you might think somebody else need to hear that is not friends for you? You friends
Hmm.
with you, but your friends on on our group page. So go on there and write something up there and make somebody laugh on Fun Friday, or just let somebody know, if you feel good that day, or how you
Hmm.
feel that day. Feel Friday. Oh, I
That's
feel
right.
terrible, man, today, and I'm tired of being. And if somebody could tell me how I should change this, oh, just tell me how you feel on Fridays, whatever
That's
Friday.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, we could say what we say Friday. We could say Feeling Fridays. How about
Feeling
that?
Fridays. You
Feelings
feeling some way?
Friday.
You can talk about it.
That's
We
right.
ain't gonna judge you. I promise you,
And
we
then
not.
and then we have our YouTube, What's in the Bag 21. What's in the Bag 21. You guys can go on What's in the Bag 21 and you can watch every single episode or segment rather that we have done from the very beginning to the present.
Like it,
And that way,
share,
yeah, and subscribe.
subscribe.
Subscribe, like, and share.
Yeah, that's her way of putting it. But just get it done.
Yeah,
Get it done.
subscribe. We
Subscribe.
want you guys to subscribe
Yeah, we
and
need to
share
start
it.
boosting it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, yeah,
And start
I
sharing it.
understand. Do y'all love us? Do y'all feel that it's something that we're good to grow, to become a household name? Your family, we family. Share it. Get on there on YouTube and subscribe. You subscribe yourself. Just subscribe, even if you don't use it. Subscribe. Anyway, go. Good.
We also have Twitch and Instagram. And we know that there's some things going on with TikTok, but we are still pushing forward to go live. And for all you guys, say, oh, TikTok falling off the map. It's gonna leave. It's months down the road
Politics.
before anything major is going to take place. So continue
Political
to support and
politics.
use and move forward. But
Mm-hmm.
those are the platforms that that we have available to you guys.
Yes,
And if
yes.
there's any topic that you guys want to discuss or want to know more about, DM us and let us know, and we will put that into our rotation. And like Marvina said, whatever, we let you say whatever
Ever.
is on your mind. So there is no topic too big or too small that we will not that we
We're
will
gonna
not
talk
that
about
we
it.
won't
We're gonna talk
discuss.
about it. We're gonna
Right.
be nice about it. But one thing we ain't gonna do is we're not gonna bash anybody. But it's okay to empty your bag. My son had told me he told me just this week, "Mom, you gonna run or you gonna keep your bag full and run with your bag, or you gonna start emptying it, getting it out, get it out of it."
Hmm.
So your bag is full. You want to talk about the topics or what you feel. I don't care if it's, how you feel that living next to a neighbor. Good morning, baby girl. Good morning, Nat. About
Good
how you
morning.
feel with neighbors living next to you in a building and making all these noise and you can't sleep. We could talk about that too, because I
Hmm.
understand. I understand. Anyway, God is good, man. We get ready to get up out of here. We gotta go. What time is it? We
Yeah. It
made it.
is 9:58.
We made it. We made it.
Hmm.
What happened to my? Look at this. See, I'm in the background trying to get this together while y'all thinking this is all easy. It ain't always easy. But we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. That's why we do this.
Hmm.
Nothing less, nothing more. Come on, BFF, take us out.
As always, thank you guys so much for joining us. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's a little chilly out there today, but it is absolutely beautiful. And as always, stay blessed. Be a blessing. Remember what I said about that. Be a blessing and have a blessed day. Love you guys so
We
much, and
love
thank you
y'all.
so
We
much for joining
appreciate y'all.
us.
Thank y'all. Hallelujah. Go to church. Do something good. Ask somebody to go to church